Look, I'm sure I've made mistakes over 4.5 years, but the question was whether any of this amounted to bullying. And I strongly believe if the threshold for bullying is so lowered that picking people up on bad work, straightening out a negotiation where breach of a cabinet set mandate has been taken place, changing teams so we get the very best out of negotiations, so we deliver on victims, parole, human rights reform. If we can't do those things, then ultimately it will be the public that pay the price. Well, the interesting thing is all of the complaints were upheld, and it was literally, you could, 3 or 4. I mean, look at what was upheld. In a budgetary meeting, it was objected that I'd said I don't have the basic information to make these decisions, at the risk of squandering millions of pounds of taxpayers' money. On human rights reform, the specific quote was that I'd said the department was being obstructive. I don't think a lot of people would say whether I was right or wrong that that's bullying. And even in the instance of the suggestion that I'd said work was woeful, which I actually vigorously deny, but even in that scenario, if it's not intentional, if it's not personalised, if actually it is right, but there are some subjective hurt feelings by some, I'm afraid that makes it very difficult to deliver, and is not what you'd see in most walks of professional life. If I inadvertently, I mean, Adam Tolly suggested that I'd been unintentionally abrasive. Look, if someone had hurt feelings because of something I did, of course, I want an empowered team. Vast majority of the civil servants who worked for me were brilliant, fantastic, and actually relished the energy, the challenge, the drive that I believe I brought. But of course, I don't want to upset anyone, and I made clear that I'm sorry for that. But that's not bullying, and we can't deliver for the British people if the bar is that low.